specific time, and then it'd be like 9:30 happen, and then as we get into the open, it'd be like YM decide to keep moving, and then fucking NQ decide to start stalling out within the range and shit. See if we hold this support zone right now on YM. If we do go for sales though, my first TP would be, I mean, you can use this low right here. Like it's already gonna be breaking through that though. Yeah, damn. Early, this bitch running. Yeah, sales fake, but YM.
Why the fuck is it not putting this bitch in?
Yeah, I ain't again.
Bro, YM bullshitting me, bro. You know what? Never mind, bro. I ain't gonna fuck with it. I tried to get in and take that fucking trade and it like finesse. So fuck it.
It could be doing if this candle flip though, it could be another.
Yeah.
I'm break even on
Order
NQ.
filled.
I'm locking in some profit. And keep running. I'm gonna go break even on YM, and then I'm gonna lock in some more profit on NQ. It just hit previous day high. Damn, this bitch flying, fool.
It hit TP1 for YM.
Let's go.
It's running. The next TP is at 589 for YM.
Bro, this shit, I'm locked in on both of them right now, fool.
Ooh, just $1,500 day.
Oh God, I'm up a band. Oh, this shit's still going. I locked in a rack.
Order filled.
Let's fucking go, nigga. God damn. Oh God, I'm still in NQ. I mean, YM as well, man. Swear.
Order filled.
Fuck that shit. That's a. All right, man. Real quick, gonna give you guys a quick trade breakdown, so you can see what I was seeing and why I took what I took. Today we did catch a banger on YM and NQ. Definitely needed. The account has been down. I started this Rex account at the beginning of this week, so I've had 2 losing days on the account, which are going to. Well, this day was a break-even day, and I didn't take 5 trades. I ended up actually only taking like 2 trades. I think 2 or 3 trades. But I scaled into my position. And then for Tuesday and Wednesday, I was only willing to risk 300 to 350 each day. Wasn't really focused as much on the trades quantity, but more so just that was what I was willing to lose on the day. Should have walked away yesterday because I think I had like a few break-even trades, and I should have just been like, you know what, I think the market's probably about to start chopping, but end up getting caught a little bit in the chop and end up losing 343 and then I lost just 304. I was only risking like 300 on Tuesday. Today, we did catch a win. This one win literally ate up the losses. So just really having like good, proper risk management, which is something that I've been trying to work on. Because I feel like in the past, that hasn't been something that's been like one of my strong suits in trading. I think more so for me is the fact that I'll be able to go win like a few trades or trades in bunches or something like that, and it end up getting me out of the hole or out of drawdown, as opposed to if I actually practiced better risk management, then I would have been able to do it a little bit easier. So that's just part of my game that I've been trying to fix, and like along with some other things or whatever, but also, yes, trying to keep the trade quantity low. I've been trying to tell myself that I want to give myself like 15 trades or less on the week. For this week, that goal did not get hit because I'm already at 15, and I'm likely going to take a trade tomorrow as well for Friday and try to end the week off strong. The goal is just to not give this whole $600 back tomorrow, which shouldn't happen because, like I said, I'm literally only going to be risking 300 to 350. So this week should be like a profitable week regardless, even if it's a small profitable week. It's just like base hits, bro, is what I've really been trying to go for. This month really has not been a great month for me trading. The only other month besides this month that I've had a bad month trading, I would say would be February. Outside of that, I've had really good months. And price action has been pretty smooth for my strategy, trading the breakout of the 930 New York Open. But I would say this month, it hasn't really been. And then also, I think like psychology has played a part in that as well. But really it's just all on me. So I'm like not throwing excuses or anything like that. Just part of me knowing that I do need to get better, right? And I've been working on that. So we did catch a win today. As you can see, we took the shorts on YM and then also caught the longs for NQ. So just gonna go over them and what I was seeing. So initially, these are both the 5-minute charts that I'm gonna stay on. This red line right here for NQ is going to be the previous day high. That was the target. And then this red line was already previous day high for YM, but it had already been hit. The reason that I I was originally looking for longs for both of them, to be honest. I wasn't looking for sells unless the sell limit was going to be far down and really under a structure point that I was seeing, right? So none of this had existed at this point, right, as you're seeing from the trade. So none of these candles were here. This right here is going to be my hourly zone that I had marked up. I said that if we were to get under this level, then I would look to add a sell limit, just because at that point, if we're pushing down this far, then likely we're going to keep selling. Also seeing that this candle from the 830 did not have a wick at the 830 candle, so I was using that as a confluence for me to take sales as well, because price likely would come fill this wick, and if it does and it gets down this far, then we're gonna keep selling off. For longs, I was looking for us to get above this level because I seen that we had some resistance built up in this area, and if we broke to the upside, I had some targets being for YM for us to take out this flat bottom or flat top as well, right? That I saw. So as you can see, there's a flat top on that candle, so usually I look at it as imbalance, but price didn't go hit that. So my bias for longs wasn't necessarily in play for YM, but it was in play for NQ. The reason I took longs on NQ, I've been seeing that on a 4 hour, we've basically been sitting at this range, right? So you can ignore a lot of this stuff. Some of this stuff's not even supposed to be on here really, but anyway, on a 4 hour, we've been really just sitting in a range, right? So if you look between these, the purple zones, this is going to be the 4 hour zone that I have marked up. Price has been bouncing up and down off this, just consolidating, right? And then I figured that today we likely would break out of that, and then we would go hit previous day high, which I had marked here, like I said, with the red line indication. When we came into the market open, I seen that we weren't too far off from where I would like to have my entry set, which would be right here for the 660 as you've seen in the video, and it would be 25 points if we target. So I was pretty confident we would go hit that. I did also understand that there's a chance we could come back down, which we actually did do. But I also had some long position set that, or higher target set that I was looking to get hit as well. And I ended up getting tapped out in profit at $1,000 on this trade. But I was not going to be looking for sales for NQ unless we got to this level down here, which would have been right here at 591. I said that if we would get to 591, this is where I would look for sales. Under this 4 hour zone, I would not be looking for sales simply because we could just be retesting off this area and then push higher. So if the open was to come to the downside first, was to start shorting, I would not be looking to take sales just yet. I want to look for longs. That would be my bias for here, unless we got under this level. Then that would let me know that, okay, cool, price is still being held in this consolidation. But if we've already came up here and we tapped around this 4 hour zone, then likely we're going to go to the bottom of the 4 hour zone, which will be down here around the 435 to 407 area. So basically, once price opened, I had my order limit set. 930 New York came in, pushed price up immediately, as you've seen in the video, and then quickly went to TP. And then what you were seeing for YM, the issue that I was having was I was trying to drag my sell limit up to get it in place, and it would not drag it up because sometimes it does that whenever price is moving. You're trying to move it against price, or drag it into price as it's moving down, then or up in whatever relation that you're starting to take a trade. It'll move it back. So once I seen that, I was like, you know, bro, I'm just trying to leave this alone. Then we're just gonna only focus on NQ. But then when I looked left as a trade for NQ was playing out, I seen that price had came up and it would allow me to set my limit. So I ended up setting my limit there. Like I said, I still had the long position here, right? If we would have flipped, then I would have been looking for longs, but we didn't. And then we broke to the downside. And then you saw me enter that trade as well. Once I was already up $1,000 on NQ and it closed me out in profit, I seen that I was up $300. I didn't have any real sell side targets for real that I had seen other than this one right here, and it was still pretty far off. And I was just happy with the profit, so I just went ahead and closed out with 300, giving me the $1,300 day. So now I just need 4 more days, and we'll be able to request a payout from this account. And yeah, so that's really all that is for the trading session for today. It was a good day overall. Hopefully next week and hopefully tomorrow and next week we'll get the same type of price action coming off the open, or it'll just be pretty chill. It won't be like chop how we had earlier this week. So who knows, man? We'll see though. But without further ado, man, until next time, on a better living.